Okay, y'all, this is really hard because I keep trying to set up this camera. Woo! Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Miss Taisha A, and today we are going to make macaroni and cheese. Really basic recipes, but I promise it's going to taste really good. Okay, so to begin with, things you're going to need. You're going to need a strainer. Well, obviously, first of all, macaroni and cheese. I got this from Walmart, $1. And then a strainer for your macaroni. You're going to need salt for when you boil the water for your macaroni to prevent sticking. I add salt or olive oil. Seasonings of your choice. Everybody has a preference to what they like to do. I like to just do black pepper, seasoned salt, and then I like to add just a little bit of this once I get closer to the finished product. And then cheese. Obviously, I'm actually missing one more bag. I have one in the refrigerator. You're gonna do marble cheese. I choose marble. Colby, actually, I take it back. This is my first time using marble. I honestly just do mild, sharp, and Colby, really. But I decided to get marble, and then I have a bag of shredded medium cheese that I'm going to add to the top of the macaroni and cheese for when it's done. And then you're going to need a knife for cutting your cheese, spoon for mixing. Also, butter as well. This is margarine more so whatever butter or margarine of your choice. And then a cutting board for cutting the cheese. I also normally use flour. I know you guys are thinking like flour for what? Because I don't have it, I'm not going to use that. So I'm honestly won't even take time to explain the purpose of the flour. But yeah. Oh, and also you're gonna need. I have my cooking pan, a glass pan. This is what I'm going to use for the macaroni in. I have some milk. I'm just starting off with 2 cups. I honestly never know how much I need. It all depends on how cheesy I want it, how much pasta I have. So I'm going to just start off with 2 cups, and then when I'm ready, I'm going to go ahead and add more if I need it. A pot for you to boil your macaroni in. We're also going to use the same pot. Once we take the macaroni out, we're going to use the same pot for our actual macaroni and cheese. Okay, so let's get right into it. We're going to take and add some salt. And what salt does, it makes sure it helps to prevent too much sticking from your noodles. I think olive oil honestly works better, but I don't have olive oil, so I'm just gonna use this instead. Now I'm gonna stir it just to get the salt mixed, and I'm gonna add just a little bit more. Okay, just a little bit. All right, and like that, and now at this point, you're just gonna make sure your water is boiling, and during this time, we can start beginning with making the cheese sauce. So now I went ahead and took out my Colby. Sorry guys, the camera's so close, but I have absolutely no other way to hold it. I took out my Colby cheese. This is it right here, and then I also took out my mayo. And all I'm gonna do right now, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's just black from the paper. I'm gonna just take and start cutting it. So. All you want to do is just cut the cheese because you want to make it so that it's easy as far as melting the cheese. I always say the smaller the pieces, the easier it is to actually begin with the cheese. Like begin making the cheese sauce. It helps to melt it much quicker. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it down the middle. So guys, when you guys are pouring macaroni in and it's boiling, it's going to start looking like this. You don't need to worry, just let it keep doing what it got to do. Oops, what you're going to do, you're just going to mix the macaroni. Mix it periodically. I don't know if that makes sense. Or just throughout the cooking process, because you want to prevent it from sticking, because the pasta sticking is going to be like the worst thing. So really make sure you stay consistent as far as stirring the pasta. So I'm going to leave that like that. Once it cooks down a little bit more, then I'm going to go back and stir it. This is mixture. I opened up a little bit of the sharp cheddar. It's a mixture of the sharp cheddar. I got the Colby, and I also got mild cheddar. I have not used the marble cheddar, but I think I'm gonna just use that one at the top of the macaroni and cheese instead. So I have that, and now as you guys can see, my butter is now melting, which is a very good sign. And I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more. And then we're gonna go ahead and begin adding our milk for the sauce. Okay, y'all, so real fast, I'm doing a voiceover for this part because I realized the spoon was making way too much noise, so I couldn't go into detail. So at this point, I did add more cheese. You just slowly begin to add more cheese. As the cheese begins to melt, just keep adding. As you all see, the milk is starting to turn a yellowish orange, meaning the cheese is melting down. And as you guys can see, I am chopping it up with a spoon. The smaller the pieces, the quicker it melts, basically. And mix it because that also helps to expedite the melting process. Okay, so that's it. They are, I think they're al dente right now. But I also, I'm choosing to put them in the oven once I'm done really get the cheese melted and everything. And I try to cook them like enough, but not perfect. So this is good, like you can get by with it, but I think if you cook it a little bit longer, it'll be also okay. But I'm doing it like this, which is good, as you can see. Really nice, and I think they're ready to go into the oven. I mean, they're ready to be strained and everything. So, and also, if you guys are unsure of whether your pasta is ready or not, for one, I feel like, I don't know, I could be wrong. Like, I'm no professional, I'm no chef. But once it starts to get like this, I don't know, like with the little bubbles, I don't know, I just know. But also, it doesn't hurt to taste. I always taste it. I'm not sure, I will taste it, and that tells me everything I need to know. So, I'm gonna leave this here. I turned the oven off, but I went ahead and I put macaroni into the strainer. I'm also on cold water on it because cold water helps to keep the macaroni from sticking. If you don't do that, I mean, you don't have to, I suppose, but I feel like if you don't, what happens normally is that your food the pasta tends to get like really, really gooey and sticky. So I like to just keep the cool water on it, running that on there until I'm ready for the pasta to go back to the pasta mix. So I'm gonna just have it sit like that and then come back. Get back to my cheese because as y'all can see, it's melting and I need to mix it. So y'all see the cheese is melting. Already, they are, I think they're al dente right now. But I also, I'm choosing to put them in the oven once I'm done really get the cheese melted and everything. And I try to cook them like enough, but not perfect. So this is good, like you can get by with it, but I think if you cook it a little bit longer, it'll be also okay. But I'm doing it like this, which is good, as you can see. Really nice, and I think they're ready to go into the oven. I mean, they're ready to be strained and everything. So, and also, if you guys are unsure of whether your pasta is ready or not, for one, I feel like, I don't know, I could be wrong. Like, I'm no professional, I'm no chef. But once it starts to get like this, I don't know, like with the little bubbles, I don't know, I just know. But also, it doesn't hurt to taste. I always taste it. I'm not sure, I will taste it, and that tells me everything I need to know. So, I'm gonna leave this here. I turned the oven off. A little bit of Kobe cheese, and I shredded it. Right, I added the cheese with the noodles. And now I'm gonna just start mixing it all together. Yeah. I got too many noodles up in here, clearly.